So, past CRR, got 3 more fights till we get the last encounter before Norman. Um, let's just get into it. So, this fight should be pretty straightforward because I have several options that outspeed this. The best one seemed to be Starmie, who can just put on a citrus. Let's see. Actually, 78. Put on an Oran, I think, actually. And then should always bait slow kill from Crunch. Um, um, and then so if this is Crunch defense drop, 20% lower. So I can take up to 34, so go to 110. Defense drops me. Liquidation can do up to 96. So going to 14. Heal a minimum of 42. And I might need to switch out at this point. So maybe this just isn't the answer. What about Togi? Comes in on a crunch. If it's a defense drop, it could crunch again, though. Okay, so this can be done to confirm a scary face. How much chip to do? Hmm. This is just really obnoxious to play around, jeez. The fact that it could just defense drop. I mean, this on a crunch, drop speed, it's still faster. always killing with liquidation. So then I can go here to do 50% kill. But then this might not be earthquake. So can I just kill this? No. With this at -1 speed and going for liquidation, what else do I have? I mean, like, this is so straightforward. And I can... If I can switch in to random move here, then... then I'm good. And I mean, that's exactly what Cherry Star Raptor does, right? Comes in on random move, lives 2 crits, kills with 2 dual wing beats. Backup for Alligator. Backup for Meganium, I guess. I mean, I don't really need backup for Meganium. +1 still isn't... Like, I can just switch this into any attack or Swords Dance. And then if it sets up Swords Dance on the switch in, I only have to take 1 move. Otherwise, if I'm taking 2, I live 2. I guess what it could be is Body Slam, Para, Body Slam again, and then I need backup for it. It's always going for Body Slam at that point. And I need to do like 25 to it. Then I guess this can come in on anything but Earthquake, which means it can come in from after a Star Raptor, fake out Ironhead, and then it's also backup for this. I'm comfortable running this. Is it ever liquidation from this, though? This is like Wild Charge crit, putting me doing 98. And then 26 after Orin. This comes in and can absolutely liquidation. What if it's... if I go Citrus, then it can't be liquidation, but it can be Swords Dance. Is the issue. If it puts me to 75. But so maybe instead of Togi, it's something that can switch into random move and bait Crunch. But I don't know if that exists. Wait, this is Sheer Force. I've been playing around defense drops this whole time. So coming into probably liquidation, but possibly crunch, or probably crunch, possibly liquidation. I go here. Let's say it's liquidation. I take 64, go to 80. Need to be Miracle Seed to show a kill. And on the next turn, I take another 64, going to 16, heal 42, going to 58. Then I have backup for if I'm dead to this, which just has to be something that lives Critin, lives specifically crit liquidation, and kills after a Miracle Seed Giga Drain, which is doing 84, do 32% and switch in on a liquidation. Not too difficult. Sazbuk does it. And this can do whatever because Star Raptor hard counters it. If its Sword Stance on the switch, that just eliminates the double para chance. It's more likely to be Seed Bomb. Or no, it could be Body Slam out of Sazbuk, likely Seed Bomb out of this. Or random move. And then for the backup, I can go these two. This is this Overgrow? No, this is Thick Fat. I mean, this seems pretty safe. Just Boran, Miracle Seed, whatever, Cherry. I guess probably Cherry here. Because it just needs to finish off. And then Citrus here, I guess? I don't know. It's kind of bad backup. Let's just go and end him on that. You know, I would obviously like to keep, but in world where I messed up the line, I can sack it to save it. I guess it's Cherry here as well, and Citrus there. I mean, it's not really doing anything for me. There's no... Okay. Let me just double check the lead. Minimum damage does 56, putting me at 58. Always baiting. Yeah, should be good. Okay. No pre-damage required. So, having a water type that outspeeds this Typhlosion is so nice. It just wants to wild charge. I just click Brine. It's that easy. I outspeed, kill it next turn. Yeah, simple as. I guess I could have crit it. That actually could have been pretty bad. It was like 31% of all crits. I don't know. So this gets Feraligatr for Liquidation or Crunch. I thought that this thing was a demon because of possible defense drops, but I was chatting, this thing is sheer force, so secondary effects of abilities or of attacks don't proc. I'm equipping a Miracle Seed so that this sees that I can kill it with Seed Bomb, but it is a pretty bad range, so I'm just going to kill it over 2 turns with Giga Drain, just showing it that I can kill it so that it doesn't go for Sword Stance. And had Sawsbuck in the back as backup for if this was crit Typhlosion into Liquidation on the switch, and then like 3 like high roll liquidations kill after Giga Drain health, so making sure that I never lost to this thing. Now this can be Seed Bomb or Sword Stance, I don't care which. Intim makes sure that if it Sword Stances, the boosts don't get out of hand. Okay. I live crit into crit and kill this over 2 turns with Dual Wing Beat, so. Oh, over 1 turn? Nice. It's that easy. Alright, we've got a real fight coming up, though. Into the fight that didn't wipe me, but made me reset my last real attempt. So, gonna not mess that one up. But for now, just need to get past this. So I looked at this a little bit. With a Wise Glasses, I can kill this. I can kill this. I don't kill this. But I do if it takes chip from Togi. which is funny, but well, pre-burned, so I can't get hypnosis from Crobat. All I need to do is, does Caracosta bait this? Yes. So if I have 12 HP Caracosta baiting fast kills, turn 1, both attack into it. Problem is my next mon needs to switch into random move from here and a dual wing beat, which my 2 fake out mons either take a ton from dual wing beat or a ton from brick break. So I think this idea is a bust unless I have something that takes random move, dual wing beat, and then baits ice punch from this, which is pretty specific. Torterra is taking 76 max here, and then yeah, it doesn't work. I guess. Well, but then I'm so low that I'm not baiting ice punch. Because if I can get specifically ice punch out of this, I can go here, get some chip, and then that's enough for this. Let me make sure this doesn't get messed up by rounding. Take 16, going to 112. Yep. The fact that I can't get a specific move out of this is pretty rough. I mean, I drop this thing's speed twice. And this once? Hold up. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Hold up. Yeah, no. This takes too much from Brick Break. Bait Strain Punch. I think this line might be cooked. It's like, first of all, just what baits Ice Punch from this? Masquerade? That's not switching into dual wing beat. Overlap. Nope. Okay, so that was cute, but not gonna happen. I mean, what about Hatterene targeting this side? Bait kills into the other slot. One shot Crobat. This comes in. And that's where the problems start. I mean, okay. If I've got a switch into Caracosta on Ice Punch plus Dual Wing Beat, and then bait Dragon Pulse and CC the next turn, protect, and I feel like this works, right? Needs to be at above 70. No, it can be close combat. Bit of overlap here is just can be CC. Hold up, here we go. Okay. This pre-damage to 100. That's it. So that baits Ice Punch plus Dual Wing Beat. Go into the Caracosta. It's taking very little. So then I have to pre-damage to always be dead to close combat after. Well, so that's taking... So it needs to be at max of 92. So 92 plus 14 plus 12. So Costa needs to be at 118. And can't equip Citrus. So from 118, if it takes crit Ice Punch, takes 25. Wait. No, it needs to be at 43. Okay, so 43 plus 14 plus 12 is 69. And then if it takes all max rolls, so Costa 69. And if it takes all max rolls, it'll take 25, going to 44. And then double crit dual wing beat does just 22. At 22, it could be Crab Hammer on the switch. Could be Air Slash or Dragon Pulse. Now, these two are in. Each only see a SB. Wise Glasses here. To one-shot this. But then it's not one-shotting Noivern. And also could kill both. So what about Obstagoon? This sees slow kills, but what does it get in terms of coverage? It does get the punches. Yeah, not quite there. I think even after double iron barbs. Or no, of course it kills after double iron barbs. So if I go Togi next, if I pivot into Togi on the Ice Punch plus dual Wing Beat, then Obstagoon can kill the Crobat. But then this is an issue because this is going to see slow kills onto both. And it would have to be Togi specifically because only Togi could be paralyzed. I mean, like, I guess I could try it. Pretty sure it doesn't work, but if I can paralyze this thing, then the idea works. Yeah. That's how I thought it worked, but I can dream, right? So, do I have other options for killing this? Nothing that even gets close in a single turn, anyways. If only this was Skill Link. And that's a bit tragic. Oh, let me... Okay. If only this deck's just a little higher, right? Any way of getting chip on this. I just need too many turns of pivoting, I think. Maybe I shouldn't write this off. I need 2 turns to kill this. And I need to lock this down for 1 turn, all while showing Crabominable slow kills on the other slot. So that's 3 turns that I need. And I can get 2 of those turns by switching into Costa and protecting. And then I just need to get out of the Costa slot safely. So Masquerain was my setup for this, right? So Mask still at 100. Pre-burn. Let me just make sure this doesn't show kills to these. No. Take a while. So yeah, this can take a few ticks of burn. Pivot into this. Hmm. Hmm. Issue is I need to keep Crobat busy for a turn. What about going... I really want to like this idea, but dropping Crabominable's speed means that it no longer sees fast kill on the horse. But like switching into Ice Punch plus Dual Wing Beat and always baiting. Well, wait. I need to be at 20 or less. After taking 20 plus 6. If this is then I'm getting random move out of Crabominable. And like no shot that there's a mon that switches into random move. And also, does this even work? It's taking a max of... I mean, it works. I'm just at a low end of 13 HP. So, I mean, it's probably close combat. It doesn't have to switch into Ice Punch. But well, what about this is just so annoying. This could have been so sick, but you need a lot of attack, I think. You just need, with plus attack nature, you just need a pretty middling. Um, yeah, Obstagoon is just a really awkward sweeper for this fight. If I need 3 turns, I can go back to Wise Glasses, right? I can go back to looking at this. Because, so what I do is kill this in 1 turn, which gets out this, which is easier to bait around because it has more than just dual wing beat. And it also means that cost of HP doesn't have to be so low if I want to bait stuff out still. Costa should be at 43, but ideally above 32. What is... Okay, so it needs to be between these 2 numbers. After taking an Ice Punch. Putting it to 57. And so we're back to Caracosta at 69 HP, but then that puts it to a minimum of 44. A realistic minimum of like 30, but an absolute minimum of 22. Which I mean, that's mostly fine. I'm protecting on the next turn as I chip this. I think with Psybeam. Yeah. Protect, chip this. Now something needs to take Dragon Pulse and Close Combat. Does this do it? It takes 46 and 70. This is actually lower damage. Can't go this, yeah. I like this. This puts me in a position to set up my other side pretty safely. This with a citrus takes 39 to 46. Um, can I consider Dazzling Gleam? So that potentially kills this. But if it doesn't, the next turn that sets up Torterra finishing it. While okay, so Heracross or Caracross could be as low as 22, which is never baiting Ice Punch, which is really important. Could be Air Slash though. And then this can start dying. Hmm. Well, what if I'm thinking about the turns in the wrong order? Caracosta can't really switch into this super consistently. Yeah, it's just such a rough set of moves to switch in on. Takes up to 49 and then up to 58. Can't be pre-parried, so I can't show slow kill to this. What about Toki baiting CC and Flamethrower? Um, Takes too much from Ice Punch. That's the problem. Can go to 67 and then like 53. I don't necessarily bait Flamethrower if I want to never bait Crab Hammer. So I don't think I have a way to minimize this damage range. because I've set up my line to need to bait this. What can it click on this slot? It would click air slash. That's the problem. And then this starts seeing fast kill if it takes damage, like too much. It's, yeah. Um, let's say Starmie pre-damaged to 87 so that it always procs citrus. So then the minimum it takes here um, but then what if it is Dragon Pulse crit? Yeah, this doesn't work. 87, 58, 29 plus 28. No shot. This is just an absurd set of moves that I'm trying to switch in on. It just doesn't work. Unless I can eliminate air slash as a possibility. But with Costa being as low as 22, that's possible. I mean, this requires, let's say, one dual wing beat crits and ice punch crits. I go from 69 and max roll on this. I take 7. I take 11. Go to 51 and then max roll ice punch crit. 25. I'm at 26. So, like, it's like then it's close combat crab hammer. I guess an issue there is that if it's close combat, then I have to abandon the idea of Dazzling Gleam chip. But that's fine. Then I've got the position of a Torterra that can never die and always shows slow kill to this with if it's close combat, go 144 minus 70 plus 36 from citrus. Or no, it wouldn't be citrus yet. Well, but doesn't matter. It's gonna proc guaranteed. So, anyways, minus 70 minus 46 plus 36 is at 64. And it's slow kill from Crabominable for one of these. I've denied rock Tailwind going up. And then Then it could be Starmie on the close combat Ice Punch, just holding Aspir Berry. You don't need to overthink it. There's no priority on this side. And that just sweeps this side. So now what I have to think about is, am I willing to risk triple crit? Like, what if they're all like mineral crits? Like I take 18 from 2 dual wing beat crits, and then I take 21, and I'm at 30. I'm risking 3 max roll crits. Am I allowed to call that fiction? Let me take min roll crits minus 23, or medium roll crits. So then I take 23 from that. Yeah, it's like, it needs to be 3 max roll crits for this to work. The HP range where stuff stops working is 24. I have to be at least 24, really. And so to take 46 damage, which is just absurd. Like, if this max roll crits, and then this gets 2, I think I can run this. I think I feel comfortable with this. Like, I'm just crazy if I'm not, right? So, mask at 100, baits, fast kill dual wing beat, slow kill ice punch. Neither C kills on this slot. I switch here at 69, taking 57, 43, as I kill this with Wise Glasses Psyshock. This comes in. This is baiting Dragon Pulse and one of these. Most likely close combat. Protect. Chip this with Psybeam. The next turn, I switch into Torterra. This can literally never be Ice Punch. Take less than 50. Less than 50 because Air Slash is fiction. And there's even the chance that Air Slash Air Slash would have to min roll to not put me in citrus range as well. What if I do the pre-damage by 4 even? Let me think about that. So then max roll Air Slash at 140 does 84, heal 36, and I'm never dead to close combat. Okay, so Torterra, 140, citrus, Hatterene, Wise Glasses. This is always Ice Punch. Caracosta needs Aspir. And then kill this. And then this always, at the very least, sees slow kill with Ice Punch. So then it is always attacking into this slot. And I just double switch. No item. I just double switch. This is always safe. I didn't let Tailwind go up. This has 125% HP. I do 76 plus 87. That's a kill. 65 plus 200. I think that's a kill. 79 plus 62 is more than Citrus Berry. Okay. Let me double check the Torterra 140 takes 70 plus 84 is 154, which after Citrus, which the whole point is guaranteeing procs, I have 176 health. This works. Anything else I missed here? No priority, no priority. This is all good. So Hatterina's leaving the box. That's exciting. So for one, two, three, four. And that needs to be 69. One, two, three. Then for items, Aspir here, here, Citrus here, here I guess, and Wise Glass. Okay, that looks good. Pretty straightforward one, I think. I don't know. This might be Hatterion's first time leaving the box. I don't know. Entirely sure, to be honest. This Intimidate's not going to do anything. They're both Hypercutter and Inner Focus, so that's not what Masquerain is here for. It is here to bait dual Wing Beat and Ice Punch into Caracosta, while Psyshock specifically always KOs Crobat. Got the Aspire Berry to play around Freeze. There was some fiction where if all three of these hits max rolled and crit, and then some like continued like random move choice when like Noivern comes out didn't go my way, then Torterra could die. It was not real. So protect, and I don't. Well, wait. I know why I couldn't go Dazzling Gleam. If I kill this, that just speeds up the line. That just saves me a turn. So this was protect. Psyshock this. And then like max roll crit kills or something like that. Not banking on it, but it could happen, I guess. Yeah. Now I switch for Torterra and kill this. Pre-damaged so that minimum roll Dragon Pulse still procs Citrus. Or no, minimum roll Air Slash always procs Citrus for in the case of the fiction that I mentioned. And Dragon Pulse into close combat just never killed either way. So at 69, I am always showing a kill with, it can be close combat, but it is more likely to be Ice Punch. So I go into Starmie on that slot and Talonflame on slot 2. Aspire Berry for if this freezes and there are no like crit rolls or anything to kill. And now Extra Sensory and Acrobatics just kills down the line. Poliwrath is actually the only mon that Talonflame needs help from Starmie on. And always kills after Citrus. one more fight before Altered Cave? Or Altering Cave? Yeah, Altering Cave. I did lose 2 mons to this fight. The last run that got here, it's pretty embarrassing. I forgot about how switching KO AI works. But not gonna make that same mistake again. And I have Togi, which I feel like makes the Mimikyu a lot easier to manage. So I just saw chat. It's going well. Beat CRR today, which was stressing me out. And got one more fight before I get another encounter. So page just doesn't want to scroll cleanly. You'll just have to deal with the white bar at the top, I think. Yeah, it's the best I'm getting. Okay. Um, okay. So hmm. The lead situation is not great. Hmm. These two having the same HP is pretty annoying. Or speed, I mean. So my understanding of the AI is so the mistake that I made last time I got to this fight. Sorry, this doesn't show up well on the overlay, but the mistake I made was thinking that AI took slow kills into consideration when determining switch in AI, but that is not the case. It is -1 if you fast kill it, but otherwise, all it sees is if it's just faster than you or faster than you and out damages. Which means if I kill Deden with something that kills Togedemaru, and and doesn't kill Mimikyu, but out damages, it will still send in Togedemaru next. So I should be able to set up a safe Mimikyu answer. On my last run here, I thought that it would be Mimikyu coming in third, and then like, yeah, things just got off the rails. So as far as clean answers to this go, hmm. This is a disappointing amount of damage. What about so if I can drop the speed on this by 1, and then switch in with Hitmontop on non-steel roller. Is steel roller, it cannot be a contact move, right? It is. Okay. So for the lead, let's just go, I mean, Torterra is fine. Just Giga Drain into Seed Bomb, I guess. This comes out probably Magnet Rise. I just go here on whatever. Bait out a steel roller. Really switch on whatever here. As long as the only move it can go for is Iron Head on the turn I switch out. Go into Hitmontop. Take 34, putting me to 64 or 63. 73. And then rolling kick, taking some chip and baiting fast kill with play rough from Mimikyu. I can go here, break the disguise. As long as this is muscle band, it sees that I kill it and can't swords dance. Now it wants to go drain punch. And then So I have 2 slots to deal with this Mimikyu that has its disguise broken and is clicking Drain Punch. Here we go. This comes in. I can acro. And then... So it could play rough attack drop me. At which point I still show it fast 2-hit KO. And then as my backup, always dealing at least 57, putting this to 46. And that is, in fact, a brine to finish the job. This should work. Let's go through like worst case scenarios. So I mean, like the lead here, I out damage. I out damage. I switch here. And then on the magnet rise, if electric terrain is up, it goes for steel roller, triggering tangling hair, while also so yeah, I can never bait Drain Punch from this, I'm pretty sure, because if this Iron Head crits me, I go down to 44. Say I'm Oran, go to 54. And then Iron Barbs is 1/8. Is Rocky Helmet also? Rocky Helmet is 1/6. Okay. 7 divided by 8. So I take 13 from Iron Barbs. 17. Yeah, so it has to max roll crit me. And then it's fast kill from anything. I still live crit. So I can just still go here to bait out the Drain Punch. Go here. It's just like a bit sketchier, but I guess play rough attack drop here is the wipe condition. But that requires max roll crit on Hitmontop into the 1 and 3 into the 10. I feel pretty comfortable running this. So for items, I mean like citrus. This can't be citrus because, well, what's my max HP if I'm citrus is take, so I'm always taking 17, so I'm always taking 30 from Rocky Helmet Iron Barbs. Then on a min roll, I take 34, putting me to 43. And then citrus is 26, right? Go up to 69. Okay, so I can just go citrus because my max HP of 133 minus the 30 I take on the rolling kick minus 34. Always baits. Fast kill, play rough. So just citruses, no item, citrus. There's no like status procs or anything to play around. Hello. I have one fight left, and it's the one that the last penguin run like reset to.
Ooh.
But this line should be safe.
Do you have to make them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna do this and grab the encounter if you don't mind.
Talk a little.
No, I don't mind. Should I turn mic off or?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, then.
But Trent was he's open at and stuff still, and asked me if it was good if I could go back to the room for a bit. He said he might ask me questions and stuff. But,
Okay.
sounds like he's got it handled.
Nice. Okay. So Giga Drain into Break the Sash, into Stomping Tantrum. That is totally fine. So I see a slow kill on Togi, but because I am slower and out damage both, it's just going to go by outspeed, and this is Togi next anyways. This is likely Magnet Rise, or it can be Steel Roller. Either way, I just go here. And what I am setting up is a kill for hit on top. So this turn only ever click Steel Roller. I'm just going to Smackdown. Okay, gets rid of the terrain. Lowers speed. And now it is guaranteed to Iron Head this turn. So I can go Hitmontop. And after Citrus healing and the Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet damage, this is always baiting Fast Kill, Play Rough exactly from Mimikyu. Play Rough does 74 minimum. So there's a run and bun like bug, I guess, where indirect damage such as Iron Barbs breaks Mimikyu's disguise. Oh, I just realized I messed something up. But should be fine. This can Swords Dance because I didn't go Muscle Band on Toki. But even if it does, okay, it's at +2. Play rough crit does 90. Acrobatics. Okay, now this wants to shadow sneak. Now um Asterisk, shadow sneak crit. Yeah. Okay. Not punished for it. Not have to get back. Okay. And then I need to go get my static multiple beam counter. I thought about this a lot. So there's a pretty good chance I have to sack some stuff to Norman to deal with Mega Pidgeot. Nothing here gets me like a hard counter to it. So if I have to sack, it is fairly likely that one of the things I sack is my Hitmontop, and in that event, I would like to have another fighting type. So the best encounter is probably Timber or Riolu, and then Torkoal would also be really good for this box because I don't have a fire type. But the whiffs are there's a lot of whiffs that I just don't want to have be possible. So I am leading static to make it more likely to get Magneton, which is like pretty good. Yep. Okay. And there's less balls than I thought I had, so I will just go with that. What do I nickname this?
You have a theme.
Yeah, food.
Oh, food. Liver, because it has a lot of iron in it.
It's icky though.
It's icky though. I think kale has iron in it. I don't remember. Maybe beans. Beans have iron in it.
What's something you make with bean?
Fucking burrito.
I'm feeling
That's not beans. Why is he lollipop? Because he's round.
Because he's round and because he's got the like red and blue colors.
Why'd you even ask me that? What's your fucking problem?
I don't know. It's just, looking for ideas.
That's a cute name.
Thank you. Let's see what ability it is. let me see if I need to delay leveling it up first. Flash cannon at 56, which is like when it evolves. Yeah, I don't need to delay. Do I need to delay into this? This gets Thunderbolt at 45. This gets it at 41. Flash cannon at 43. So I guess Flash cannon at 48. So it'll just get it the same level cap either way. So I can just evolve this at 41. Zero,
What's up?
zero
Oh.
special attack. Analytic is a good ability, but and like minus speed with analytic is fine. Just not the good ability. The good ability is Magna Pull, which doesn't do much like in battles, but it does make it so that you're more likely to run into steel types in like wild Pokemon encounters, which is really good. Over.